Today is travel day.
For safe travels, my friends. Thank you. Study to be have safe travels. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
We can do it in the deep.
Bye. So I just got to the airport, checked in. It was crazy because I got my bags on 2 different reservations and all that good stuff. Anyways, it took longer than I expected, but we are on the way. I guess it's not we. I am, but you're watching with me, so you're with me. So we're on the way to Africa. First stop, Atlanta. Second stop, Amsterdam. Third stop, Rwanda. Fourth stop, Uganda. So I got on the plane going to Amsterdam. Left Atlanta, had to get into the airport. It was crazy. COVID lines, rebooking, checking in at the gate. It was wild. Barely made my flight. But now I'm on the plane for Amsterdam. So yeah, it'll be a long 8 hours of flying. So I just got to Amsterdam. It was a 8-hour flight. And we are waiting on our connection flight to Kigali, Rwanda, and then we're going to be in Uganda. So yeah, it'll be another 8 hours, 10 hours of being on a plane, but hopefully when we get there, everything runs smooth, because then we got to jump on a plane early in the morning to fly across Lake Victoria and get to Tanzania.
It is 12:43 in the morning here in Entebbe, Uganda. I just got to my hotel room. All of my clothes that I packed for this trip in my check-in bag, they did not get it here. It never even made it on the plane in Atlanta. So they're saying that it'll be 2 days before I get my clothes. The only problem is tomorrow morning we fly out to Tanzania, so I won't even be here to receive my checked bag. Anyways, all my camera gear is here, so that's good. I'm not opposed to wearing the same thing for 6 or 7 days straight. Maybe when I get to Tanzania, I can buy some clothes. Now I am going to try and get some rest before tomorrow. We're waking up early, and I've been flying all day long, it seems like, since the 8th or the 9th. The 8th. I don't even know what day it is. So it's morning here in Uganda. We are at the airport again, getting on a small plane to fly over to Tanzania. We're checking all the luggage in and whatnot. I, of course, don't have any luggage except for my backpack because Delta decided not to load it. Anyways, so we're going to get on this plane, 2 small planes, fly across Lake Victoria, and we'll be in Tanzania. So check out the views.
We just landed in Tanzania thanks to our pilot Sam, who did a fantastic job. 2 landing fees. Hey, what made you want to get into flying?
Good question. I started off training to be an ag pilot, and then somewhere along the way I heard about NAF, and I thought that's a pretty cool thing to be part of God's kingdom, and that's how I got into it. So the doors just opened.
just made it to the hotel room here in Tanzania. It was a grueling process, especially in immigration and customs. But what I've been reading is Andrew Murray's book, Humility. And listen to what he says about a humble man. He says, "The humble man seeks at all times to act up to the rule in honor, preferring one another, servants of one another, each counting others better than themselves, subjecting yourselves to one another." And it kind of brings to mind when Eric was in town with me last weekend. He talked about the inner bleedings and how when we're going through things, humility is the one that says, you know what, I'm just going to submit to this, and Lord, I know that you will have it taken care of, whether it be someone messing with you, whether it be travel, whatever it is, whatever situation. If we humble ourselves and just look at Christ in all the situations, then we will live a humble life. But what happens sometimes is we get prideful, and we feel like when something is done to us, we have to puff up and act a certain way to get our way and to make ourselves feel better, when that's not what Christ did. You know, Christ came in humility. When you think of salvation, you should not only think of Jesus Christ, but you should think of his humility, and humility being the currency of heaven. So through Pride Week or Pride Month, whatever it is, just remember that those who are close to God go low, and those who are far from God exalt themselves. I'm out here in Mwanza shopping because the airplane lost all my luggage, and meeting with these guys.
What's up? What's up, man?
I'm with my friend Martin.
Oh yeah.
He just took me into the shops because the airplanes, of course, lost my luggage.
Yeah.
So he did all the good stuff for me. He made sure that I wasn't getting ripped off, and made sure I got some good clothes.
Yeah, sure.
So tomorrow is the first day of the Crusades. It's going to be a fantastic time. We're expecting a lot of people, thousands of people. I don't know how many people are going to show up, but a lot of people will be there. I know that for sure. And Jesus will be proclaimed, and people will be saved, set free, and delivered. It's going to be a radical time, and I cannot wait to see what the Lord does these next few days in Tanzania. Also, if you ever get the chance to come to Tanzania, jump on the plane and go. It would be awesome. So I just encourage you to travel to Tanzania. Pray with us also that the Lord does a mighty work here. Burning More Ministries isn't the only ministry out here. You know, you got Christ for All Nations that's in South Tanzania all at the same time. Crusades are going on all at the same time this weekend. It's really cool to hear. So thousands and hundreds of thousands of people will have come to know the Lord this week here in Tanzania, and it's a beautiful thing.